Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now for your boy. It's your host, F. Merritt. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. And I don't know where we should place the blame at. Should we place it at Shakur Stevenson? Should we place it on Gervonta Davis? Should we place it on Top Rank? Should we place it on BBC? Should we place it on the fans? Yesterday, Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson were going back and forth on Twitter. Boxing World caught wind of it. Of course, everybody was putting videos out and everybody's reacting to it. Basically, Shakur still wants the Tank fight. He's been going around doing his media run and telling everybody, hey, I still want the Tank fight, blah, 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 blah. You know, Gervonta Davis was asked about, could we possibly see a fight against the Teofimos, the Lamont Roach, the Shakur Stevensons of the world after the Jake Paul fight at the press conference down in New York. And he visibly got pissed off. Gervonta Davis visibly got pissed off. I did a whole video on that. Then they go back and forth on Twitter. I posted. You guys can see it for yourself. I didn't get everything because I'm not about to go through the whole conversation of everything. But the gist of it is, Shakur wants to fight Tank. Tank doesn't want to fight Shakur. Tank said that, hey, man, you don't even realize they trying to cash you out because you're boring. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes watching your fights. You know, he even brought up the situation even when Shakur Stevenson's daughter had said he almost got, knocked out his last fight against what's his name? I can't remember the dude's name. But yeah. Shakur got, he said he almost tripped, but it wasn't like he wasn't hurt or nothing like that. So listen, to me, Shakur looked phenomenal his last fight. I feel like Shakur has the ability to do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to box your head off the whole fight and show you a masterclass of boxing, he could do that. If he wants to stick and move the whole fight, then he can do that. I don't think he's running. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he runs at all, but if you think he's running, well, how about his opponent cut the ring off? I don't understand this logic. This is how I know some of y'all truly don't understand what you see in that ring. Don't get mad at the guy that's sticking and moving, outlanding you, frustrating you. Get mad at the dude not doing enough to cut the ring off and apply pressure and corner the guy and probably go to the body or try to set him up with some uppercuts or try to counter him or do something. You just get frustrated, just whatever. But anyway, Gervonta Davis, he doesn't want to fight Shakur. So that's why I asked, okay, cool. Like, listen, Tank can do whatever he wants to do. Tank has business. He still got unsolved issues with Lamont Roach. Some people still clamoring for the Isaac Cruz rematch. Okay? So technically, he doesn't have to fight Shakur. Would it be nice if he fought Shakur? Yeah. Tank, I just don't get, it's the flip-flopping for me. First, you say Shakur Stevenson is on your list of fights that you got to have within that 6 or 7 fight deal thing or whatever you had going on. And now you say you don't want to fight him at all because that'll be helping his side and that's something that he doesn't want to do. So you know what? Shakur looks like he's pivoted and went to Tio. Now there's already rumors of him and Tio setting up a fight. It's going to be done on PBC, Turkey Island Sheik PBC. Fight's supposed to be allegedly going down to New York, down January, February-ish. I like that fight. I like the fight. I honestly would have. I'm cool with that fight. I'm cool. I have no problem with that fight. I would have liked to see Shakur and Tank fight at 35, or hell, if Tank is tied up, you could have made the Tank and Lamont Roach fight a title still on the line. You know what I'm saying? So Lamont Roach would be happy. He didn't get his rematch with Tank, but you know what? If Tank is fighting Jake Paul, you got to stay busy. How about you go fight Shakur? He's got a belt at 135. You still get a payday. We good. We could put that fight in New York. Put it at the Barclays Center. So you from the DMV area, Shakur from, Newark, New Jersey, right down the street. We good. Everybody wins. I think it would sell out. Unfortunately, that's not happening. But I say that because I would have liked to see Tio and Keyshawn fight. But I don't know what's up with Keyshawn. I don't know what Top Rank is doing right now. They don't even have a network deal, allegedly. So I don't know what's going on with that whole thing. But hey, it sounds good. Tio against Shakur, I'm fine with that. But if you got Tio and you even acknowledged it at the end of the tweet, why are we on tweeting about Gervonta Davis, knowing that he flip-flops, knowing that Lamont Roach still won his rematch? Why are we tweeting about that? But as far as a fight is concerned, man, I like that fight. The fans is getting mad and frustrated at Tank, saying, hey, man, why don't you just shut up and fight him? Just fight him, bro. Just go fight him. And the fact that we have to beg certain fighters to fight other guys, that's the problem. That's the problem. Now, Tank, hey, go get your money, bro. You get fighting Jake Paul. Go get your money. From what I'm hearing, Tank will be making at least 100-something mil. Forget the rematch. I ain't even mad at you. Forget the rematch. Forget Shakur. I'm gonna go get this money. And if I do decide to come back after that, then we can still have to pick a litter of who I want to fight. But the fact that fans are kind of going at Tank, and it got so bad to the point where Tank deactivated all of his social media stuff. Fans were going at Gervonta Davis to fight Shakur or just get off and quit tweeting about stuff. This is the problem in boxing. This is what made Turkey Al-Sheikh come in here, and I don't want no excuses, bro. Like, the money is here. Let's just fight. This is what opens the game up to Dana White coming in and saying, hey, boxing needs a reset. We're going to change this, change that. I'm tired of all of this, us waiting on the best to fight the best, and it taking 5, 6, 7 years, and you guys going around fighting all these other guys. Just get it over with. This is what opens it up for that. And this is what makes the legends look at the young fighters and be like, y'all couldn't have lasted in my day. But then at the same time, the young fighters looking at the legends like, y'all broke. A lot of y'all are broke. A lot of y'all got brain damage. A lot of y'all punch drunk. A lot of y'all didn't get the bag. Yes, you fought everybody, cool, great, but you didn't do it strategically enough to be able to stack up and benefit financially from it. And I think that's a problem. I get it both sides. I just feel like it needs to be a certain time limit for fights to happen. And if it don't happen, then we move on. But damn, dog, like, what are we tweeting about? What are we talking about? What are we arguing? What are we begging for a fight for? Like, what are we doing? Jake Paul is fighting Tank. Lamont Roach still won his rematch after that. Shakur, you're fighting T.O. What are we talking about? Why are we talking about this? Some people gonna say, oh, they building it up in the future. They've been building this shit up for years. It doesn't need to be built up. The names are big enough where you just announce the fight. If you announce the fight like, oh man, you know what, this fight's gonna be happening. We put the flyer out Friday. Tickets go on sale at the end of the day. You gonna sell out. We don't need all that. Press conference tomorrow. We announce the fight. Press conference tomorrow. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. We good. But the fact that, should we blame the fans for this? Should we blame Top Rank for this? Should we blame Shakur Stevenson for some of the performances some of them was boring, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then it was like early in his career, they tried to label him as being boring. Then he got back on track and he started becoming exciting again. And then that De Los Santos fight was trash. Trash, waste of time, boring, upset. It was so bad that Top Rank had to pan to the fans in the crowd. They're walking out and people were booing in his home city. That's crazy. But since then, he's been looking phenomenal. 2 performances over in the Middle East. Great job. He looks phenomenal. He's sharp. Come on, man. You can't hate on Shakur. I just think guys don't want to box him. Guys think that fighting Shakur, I think they would have to put certain stipulations on it. Like, if you're going to fight Shakur, we want a smaller ring. We don't want him moving around. Or hypothetically, if he does move around and wins, we're going to just label him boring, and it's his fault that the fight wasn't more exciting, as opposed to your fault being a fighter that can't cut the ring off and stop him from doing what he wants to do. You got to look at it from both sides. You can't just blame one fighter. If one fighter is sticking and moving around, the other fighter has to learn how to cut the ring off and stop all that movement. It's that simple. If you're not stopping it and letting him do what he wants to do, he's going to win on points. I'm honestly mad at both of y'all. Because I'm sure at the time of him sticking and moving, he probably could have either tried to go for a knockout. I don't even care if you got the knockout or not. But if you tried to go for it, apply some pressure, and then took your foot off the gas and backed away and started sticking and moving, cool, great. Mix it up a little bit. But if you're just sitting there getting hit on and getting turned, and he's catching you with jabs and stuff, and he's using the angles to get in and get out of there and hit and not be hit, then that's a you problem, brother. Enjoy your L. You waste the gas coming down there. You feel me? But as far as that's concerned, I don't know who to blame in this situation. Y'all, I want to know from y'all, how do you feel about the tweets between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson? How do you feel about just them crying in general, man? Like, who is to blame for this? Why didn't we get this fight? You feel me? Like, I know Shakur, he couldn't make 130 anymore, moved up. Now he's at 135. You know, he's coming to 140. Like, it just, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? I just don't understand. Why are we talking about it? Tank don't want to fight you. It's over. I'm not even mad at any side. I'm mad at the fact that boxing is not going to get a phenomenal fight. That's what I'm mad at. I'm mad at that. And at some point, you got to be like, yo, I'm tired of Shakur not getting the big name fights. He didn't get the Devin fight at 135. He didn't get a Loma fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was even asking for Ryan Garcia. I don't even care about that fight. Go fight T.O. Maybe get the winner of Lamont Roach and Isaac Cruz. Those are exciting fights. I don't know what you want to do, man, but I want to see Shakur in big fights. I want to see Tank keep doing what he's doing. I don't want to see Tank retire, but if he retires, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think. Who is to blame for this? Is it Top Rank? Is it Shakur Stevenson with some of his performances? Is it Gervonta Davis? Is it the fans? Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.